In the quiet corners of history, where the echoes of ancient civilizations linger, the concept of prophecy has woven itself into the very fabric of human existence. From the oracles of Delphi to the prophetic visions of Nostradamus, the allure of foretelling the future has captivated minds across ages and cultures. Yet, beneath the enchanting veneer of these mythological narratives lies a complex interplay between the tangible world of science and the intangible realm of belief. To navigate this intricate landscape, one must explore the reality of prophecy, contrasting its mythological aspects with scientific scrutiny. At its core, prophecy embodies the human desire to predict and control the future. It speaks to an innate yearning for understanding, a quest for meaning in a world often shrouded in unpredictability. The ancients turned to seers and oracles, believing that these chosen individuals possessed the ability to glimpse the threads of fate woven into the tapestry of time. Their proclamations, often cryptic and laden with symbolism, offered a semblance of order in chaotic lives. Yet, as we delve deeper into the essence of prophecy, we encounter a paradox: the thin line between prediction and interpretation. In the realm of science, the very notion of prophecy raises eyebrows. Can the future truly be foretold? The scientific method, grounded in observation, experimentation, and repeatability, stands in stark contrast to the mystical claims of prophetic utterances. While science seeks to explain phenomena through empirical evidence and rational thought, prophecy often relies on intuition, emotion, and cultural context. This dichotomy invites us to question the validity of prophetic claims and the mechanisms behind them. Consider the phenomenon of confirmation bias, a cognitive tendency where individuals favor information that aligns with their pre-existing beliefs. Prophecies, often vague and open to interpretation, can easily fall prey to this bias. A prophecy stating that a great leader will rise can be applied to numerous historical figures, depending on the context and the observer's perspective. In this light, prophecies may not be predictions at all, but rather reflections of societal hopes and fears, molded by the collective psyche. To explore this further, one might turn to the psychology of belief. The human brain, with its intricate neural pathways, is wired to seek patterns and make connections, even when none exist. This propensity can lead to the phenomenon of apophenia, the perception of meaningful patterns within random data. In the context of prophecy, individuals may interpret events in their lives as fulfilling a prophetic statement, regardless of the actual causal relationships. This psychological lens reveals how prophecy, while steeped in myth, can resonate deeply with the human experience. The interplay between prophecy and science is not merely a matter of belief versus skepticism. It also invites us to consider the role of chance and randomness in shaping our lives. The universe, governed by the laws of probability, often presents us with outcomes that seem eerily aligned with prophetic declarations. Coincidences abound, and the human mind, ever eager to impose meaning, can easily conflate these occurrences with prophetic foresight. In this sense, prophecy may not be an absolute truth, but rather a reflection of the chaotic dance of probability that governs existence. As we venture further into the realm of scientific inquiry, we encounter the concept of determinism, the idea that every event is determined by preceding events and natural laws. In a deterministic universe, the future is a consequence of the past, and one could argue that prophecy, in its truest form, is merely an extrapolation of existing data. If we possess enough information about a system, can we not predict its future states? This notion challenges the very foundation of prophecy, suggesting that what we perceive as foresight may simply be an application of knowledge and reasoning. Yet, the deterministic perspective does not fully account for the complexities of human agency and free will. Individuals possess the capacity to make choices that can alter the course of events, introducing an element of unpredictability into the equation. This interplay between determinism and free will complicates the narrative of prophecy, as it raises questions about the extent to which the future is predetermined versus shaped by individual actions. In this light, prophecies may serve as guiding symbols, influencing decisions and behaviors without necessarily dictating outcomes. The mythological aspects of prophecy often draw upon archetypes and symbols that resonate with the collective unconscious. Carl Jung's theories on archetypes highlight how these universal symbols manifest in myths, dreams, and stories across cultures. Prophecies, laden with archetypal imagery, tap into deep-seated human emotions and experiences. The hero's journey, the battle between good and evil, and the cyclical nature of life are themes that permeate prophetic narratives, offering a sense of connection to something greater than oneself. From a scientific perspective, this connection can be understood through the lens of cultural evolution. As societies develop, they create narratives that help individuals navigate their realities. Prophecies, as cultural artifacts, serve to reinforce social cohesion and shared values. They provide frameworks for understanding the world, shaping collective identities and guiding moral behavior. In this sense, the mythological aspects of prophecy are not mere fanciful tales, but rather vital components of human culture that fulfill psychological and social needs. As we dissect the nature of prophecy, it becomes clear that its power lies not solely in the act of prediction, but in its ability to inspire and motivate. The narratives surrounding prophecy can galvanize individuals and communities, instilling hope and a sense of purpose. The civil rights movement, for instance, was fueled by prophetic visions of equality and justice, urging individuals to strive for a future that aligned with their ideals. In this context, prophecy transcends the realm of the mystical, becoming a catalyst for social change and progress. The intersection of prophecy and science also prompts us to reflect on the nature of knowledge itself. In an age dominated by empirical evidence and rational thought, the allure of the mystical remains potent. The human experience is not solely defined by quantifiable data. It also encompasses emotions, intuition, and the search for meaning. Science, while providing invaluable insights into the workings of the universe, cannot fully encapsulate the richness of human experience. Prophecy, with its mythological dimensions, offers a complementary perspective, enriching our understanding of existence. As we navigate the complexities of prophecy, we must acknowledge the limitations of both myth and science. The mythological aspects of prophecy, while captivating, can lead to dogma and rigidity, stifling critical thinking and open inquiry. Conversely, an overly scientific perspective can dismiss the profound impact of belief and narrative on human behavior. Striking a balance between these two realms allows for a more nuanced understanding of prophecy, one that embraces the richness of human experience while remaining grounded in rational thought. In the end, the reality of prophecy lies not in the accuracy of predictions, but in the stories we tell ourselves and the meanings we derive from them. Prophecies, whether rooted in ancient texts or contemporary visions, serve as mirrors reflecting our aspirations, fears, and collective consciousness. They remind us that, while the future may be uncertain, our capacity to shape it is boundless. Through the lens of both science and mythology, we can appreciate the multifaceted nature of prophecy, recognizing its role as a guiding force in our lives, a beacon illuminating the path forward in a world that often feels dark and unpredictable. Ultimately, the exploration of prophecy invites us to embrace the complexity of existence. It challenges us to acknowledge the interplay between belief and reason, intuition and evidence, the known and the unknown. As we stand at the crossroads of science and myth, we are reminded that the stories we tell shape our reality, guiding us toward a future that is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. In this intricate dance of prophecy and reality, we find not only the essence of what it means to be human, but also the enduring hope that, despite the uncertainties of life, we possess the power to forge our destinies.